I greet you in Jesus' precious name. It is Tuesday morning, the 4th of April, 2023, and this is your friend Angus Buchan with a thought for the day. We start off in the book of Proverbs, chapter 9, and I'm reading verse 8. Do not correct a scoffer, lest he hate you. And then we go straight to the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 7, and one verse 6. Do not give what is holy to the dogs. Do not cast your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn and tear you in pieces. Do not cast your precious pearls before swine, before pigs. Very strong words spoken by Jesus himself. Don't share things that are intimate with those who will mock you, ridicule you, belittle you, and those that will make a fool of us. Do not share precious truths with someone you don't really know, because it will come back and it will bite you. I want to say to that young lady listening to this message, don't expose personal and private thoughts with that young man until you really get to know him and trust him. I remember many years ago, we were having an outreach, a campaign in the city of East London. We had booked the Orient Theatre, a beautiful place right on the seashore, and it was a one-week event. It was running very successfully. We were having a full house every night, and the one night I was preaching my heart out, and there was a heckler. There was a man sitting at the back of the hall, and every time I would preach something, he would say, where does it say that in the Bible? And he was really pushing all the buttons. That is always the meetings I seem to end up in. And he was trying to disrupt the meeting. But, we had a team of very experienced men, and they quietly came up and escorted him out of the meeting. After the close of the event, we were all walking out of the hall, and this same man, he was drunk. He was sitting outside. He said, preacher, I want to speak to you about your Jesus. And quietly I said to him, sir, I'm not prepared to speak to a drunkard about my precious Lord and Savior. And I left. After the event, we got a phone call, maybe 2-3 weeks later, when we were back on the farm, to say that that young man who was drunk and who was heckling and causing trouble at the meeting has just given his life to Jesus Christ, and he is born again. Timing is of the essence. There's a time to speak up and there's a time to keep quiet. Do it today and you'll find that your life will be so much more pertinent and so much more successful. Jesus bless you and goodbye.